I met Desi in ninth grade, actually. Me and her had life skills class together with Ashley. But I would always see Desi around. She always caught my attention because she always hung out with Karina. And I remember that they laughed really loud together, and I thought it was hilarious. But from what I heard when I first met Desi wasn't too fond of me. And I wasn't sure why. I never got to know her that well until 10th grade. 10th grade, she finally warmed up to me a little bit more. We became really good friends, and after that, we always had a bond because we loved to Drake together. I remember I used to come to school with magazines with Drake on the cover, and I would give them to her. She would give me pictures of Drake all the time. But that's one thing that me and her loved, was the same style of music at the time. One thing that I always remember about Desi, too, was just her laugh. I think I still have that stuck in my head, but her laugh was always just so hilarious and so loud, and whenever she laughed, it made you want to laugh. Especially with her and Karina, it was always just hilarious. I always remember how we would call her the fashionista of the group. She always used to come to the spot that we hung out with at lunch, and she's always wearing her Steve Madden heels, and she was the girl wearing the booties to school, and she was always just such a fashionista, and we loved it, and I always looked up to her for that. But I mean, there's just so many great memories that I have with Des. So there's a picture that I have on my Instagram that I'll always keep on there, and it's one of the few pictures that I have with Desi, unfortunately. Was in Halloween at school when she was a cheerleader and I was a referee. But that picture I constantly look back at and just remember how happy she always was and how funny she always was, and she was always joking around and just cracking jokes. She made such a big deal about her dress because she never wanted any of us to see it, which I completely agreed because it paid off because she looked beautiful that day. And I remember seeing her in that red dress. I don't think I'll ever forget how pretty she was. We always said that Desi was one of the prettiest girls at proms within our group. And I just have so many great memories of her with my friends.